Hey fellow movie lovers, it's Devin for This Week in the Cinema, and on today's episode we're going to be talking about a movie that I was very skeptical about at first, but I'm so glad I watched it, and that is Seth MacFarlane's obscene comedy, Ted. Now, because of Seth MacFarlane's sort of dirty humor badge he puts on all of his movies, I definitely wasn't looking forward to seeing this movie too much, but shout out to my buddy Scott Walsh on Google+. I'm so glad he convinced me to watch it because I did actually like it. So here are my thoughts on the movie. First of all, I would like to give a huge A++ to whoever made the trailer for this movie because there were so many funny parts in the movie that weren't in the trailer, which is something a lot of comedies do. They give away all their best jokes in the trailer so that when you go see the movie kind of sucks in comparison. Ted did not do that. Like, half of my favorite parts weren't in the trailer, which was an awesome surprise, and I loved that, so way to go whoever's in charge of those decisions. So my second thing about the movie, probably the most obvious, we all know Seth MacFarlane. If you watched Family Guy or American Dad, you're used to his potty humor, completely offensive, so offensive to where you just kind of end up laughing just to sort of break the awkward tension. Ted was definitely like that. It definitely had jokes like that, but I'm gonna be honest, I kind of loved it. You can't expect too much more from that movie though. Now, if you want to expect a little bit more from the movie, once it gets to the third act, the movie changes a lot. It becomes very creepy. And I don't want to give anything away because I don't want to kill the story, but it's not like lighthearted comedy the whole time. It gets pretty intense there at the end, which I wasn't expecting. So because of all those things, I think you should go see the movie. You don't have to love Family Guy or An American Dad. Ted isn't political or anything. It's just straight humor, and there are a lot of random celebrity appearances, which was fun. So that was this week's episode. Join me this Friday for my Google Plus Hangout. We are going to be talking about Oscar predictions, which should be fun, so join that. And if you have any suggestions for movies I should see a review, you can always leave it in the comments or contact me via Facebook, Twitter, or Google Plus.